So this light won't adjust, so it's just going to be not hitting my head, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I'm going to change the tuning machines on this old classical guitar that I've used forever. I bought an acoustic a couple of months ago, but as I've said in other videos, my wrist kind of starts feeling bad. I think I got maybe a little bit of carpal tunnel or something like that. You know, if I play chords for more than like 15 minutes, it starts getting hellish. So I still like that guitar and play it, this new acoustic, but the classical seems to be more forgiving, so I'm finally going to change these tuning machines for the second time. I changed them once before, put some used ones in there, and I bought some shitty ones on Amazon that are like 18 bucks. I mean, they might not be shitty, but I assume they're not going to be that great, but they'll do the job, hopefully. So let's open this bag and check it out. The basement's a mess with all the Christmas stuff going on, so forgive that, but let's check it out. Come on, bag. Apparently I'm doing a terrible job at this. There we go. Alright, so here's what we got. Ew, I don't want to touch that, whatever that is. Somebody wiped their ass with that, I think. Okay. So this is dig it. Mr. Paver Machine Head. Let's get a better look at that. Yeah, it's like Mr. Paver or Mr. Pover. I don't know what it is, but it should do the job. We'll find out. Hopefully the keys actually turn. We'll see. I'm really happy that this is like this awful, like cheap plastic that you can open with your hands, as opposed to like what I got over here with this little pickup I got. It's got that annoying plastic you got to cut with scissors and shit. You know, that has been a pain in my ass my whole life. When you just, want to get headphones out or something when you buy them new at Rite Aid or whatever. But okay, here we go. Let's open this this thingamajig up. See what we got. I'm just gonna cut this because it's really annoying trying to keep this in the screen. Side note. These machine heads actually came with screws. Last time I used the old screws, and I actually was short on the screws, so there's like 2 or 3 missing ones. Since I bought the other ones used, and I don't know how I must have lost the 2, or I don't know the backstory. I've had this guitar for 20 years, maybe more, and anytime you hear an acoustic guitar on any of my music from the past, it's that guitar, minus on one album, America. I'm not gonna say the whole name, get banned, but on that album I used a real acoustic guitar, not a classical. But other than that, it's all classical. So we're gonna unscrew the old ones and cut the strings off and everything, and put in the new ones. So here we go. I'm gonna detune these boys. These strings have been on here for maybe a decade. The other strings, well, funny thing is, when I first got this guitar, and the strings that I used forever on it were actually acoustic guitar strings, steel strings. And that's a big no-no with classical guitars, supposedly. It didn't destroy this one, but I got pretty lucky. I don't think these have truss rods and stuff like that, like the neck isn't reinforced, so not a good idea to put steel strings on a classical. But I was fine with them. And so this is probably the 3rd set of strings I put on this since I owned it, and then I got it when I was about 12. I'm 33 now. This is my main steed, but it's been really annoying to play forever because these, I don't know if you can see, I can't tune it without a pair of pliers, so that's why I needed these. Last time I did this, I was a young man. Okay. I believe... Oh, good. I hope the strings that I bought... Oh, I chipped that a little bit. Have ball ends. Ow, fuck my ass. She's dead. Alright. Yeah, so I bought that new acoustic guitar, and I planned on putting like silk and steel strings on it because of my wrist, you know, whatever, the carpal tunnel or whatnot. And I still haven't done that yet. It's still not that bad to play, but this is a lot easier, and this guitar is like my trigger, you know, like like Willie Nelson's guitar. Funny, that's a classical guitar too. But I figured, you know, why throw this to the side? I've been using it for so long. Might as well spruce it up and see if I can get it sounding good and just keep on using it even, you know, and still use that one, but mix it up a little bit. But this is, you know, it's kind of cool to use the same guitar forever. And, I mean, I could even use thicker strings, really, because I down-tune now to D standard. Because of my, you know... my lack of vocal ability. I should have been doing it my whole life probably. And almost there. This is going to be a hard one right here. Not hard, but annoying. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, thicker strings. And thicker strings, they sound way better. I used to put like 11s on Gibsons and 10s on Fender guitars, you know, with the longer scale length. I think they're about equivalent that way, but I could keep using those thicker strings, I guess, and just, you know, I already down-tuned, but definitely like softer strings now, and they're just something that's a little easier to press down. I don't care as much about tone, but thicker strings really do, you know, I think they sound better. Duh. Next part. This might be kind of weird to film, but we'll make it work. So I'm going to use this little, this bit, whatever. It's got the right size Phillips head on it. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm trying to teach nobody shit. I might be doing this completely wrong, but it's pretty self-explanatory, at least on these classicals. Even on a regular acoustic, it doesn't look that difficult looking at it. You can't see it, obviously, but just a couple of parts. Take out a couple of screws on the classical and slide it out. Everything comes out with it. That's basically, it's a matter of screwing. That's it. Bam, look at that. Oh my lord, right? Oops. I don't even know if I need this. No, I don't think so. This is all like part of this junky old thing. I'm pretty sure. We'll find out. Let me get my head around here. Yeah, that's a part of it. That'll all come with these new guys. Everything's all looking pretty. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Ta-da! Now the main thing that I need to know is what is right side and what is left side. Let's see. I think they're pretty... I would definitely say this is more correct looking. Problem is, the holes don't line up. But me being myself, I don't really care. I'll make new holes. Whatever. If I can get in there. That's the problem. Possiblo. Hardest part so far, getting these tiny ass screws out of this bag. Okay. None of these line up. None of these. That one does. SOB. Let's just try it again. If I flip them the wrong way, do they go? Nah. Is what it is, man. We're not trying to be pretty here. Hey, even if we just get this one end, it'll still work. That one had the most hole revealed, but not very much. So I'm thinking that this is gonna dig into the wood nicely. We will see. This one, there's completely no friggin' dogs. There's no hole at all here, so let's see if with this little piece I can just go right into it. And yes, I'm pushing this fucker in here. Oh, pardon my French. It don't matter. It don't matter. Should I even, put the other screws in? I will, because I have them. I don't really feel like disfiguring this guitar that much, but it is what it is. It needs a revamp. It needs a lot of things done. Just in general. It's so beat to shit, it doesn't really matter. Gives it character, The more messed up looking it is. Right? Ain't that what they say? Fucker. Okay. Panting. Breathing heavily. God damn you. Get the fuck out of here, man. You can see my fat head. Great. Try to do this properly for the camera. Professional luthier. Luthier. Oh, I get it. My back does not like this. Come on, boy. There we go. Get in there. I am not a guitar tech by any means. But this will work. And you don't want to see any more of this. We'll just cut to it being done. Alright, the tuning machines are done. The lighting is ass, but it doesn't matter. Let's pull these out and get this done. I said a lot of insightful things while I was working on those machine heads that I thought you might like to hear. I should have kept the camera running, but it is what it is, I could have enlightened you. Now I gotta put the strings on. So I guess we could just start by putting up the ass and down to the head, In one hole and out the other. I wish I was better at this kind of work. I worked in a couple of guitar stores. I worked in, Guitar Center and yada yada yada. Here's what we got. Some Martin Classicals. We'll see how they work. They were pretty cheap compared to some of the other ones. But Guitar Center, a little local guitar shop. I learned a couple of things, but certain things like even like looking for bows in the neck, I always just kind of fake it. I can see it, but it's not like, it's like some people are so fast. Alright, so we are going to start with the... boy, I guess we'll do the high E, huh? Right here. I guess that's .028. And that is the high E, which, with the tuning that I use, it's going to be a D. But I always liked working at guitar shops. Yeah. A lot of fun. I learned a lot. That was really the only reason I got the job at Guitar Center, was because, you know, I don't play very well, but I knew all the deets, you know, about I don't know what you would say, like the you know, tone woods and what does what, and you know what the scale lengths are, and just all the technical stuff, really. Alright, so this part's kind of a bitch to light and to film because I'm going, you know, up through the bottom, up, down through here. So whatever, we're just going to keep it at this angle. Whatever happens, happens. I apologize. I think my big ass head is more in focus than the guitar, but it is what it is. I wish that I had purchased a, you know, one of those tuner thingies. Man, those are one of the, you can wind it up real quick. Those are one of the best things ever. A lot of people I would never, like, just wouldn't buy them, and I always thought it was stupid. Then once I started working in guitar shops, those things, like a string winder, man, those things come in handy. And I don't know which way to turn these or whatever. It is what it is. So we're just gonna, I guess we'll go clockwise, looking down on it. That seems pretty right, but it doesn't really matter. That kind of shit doesn't matter. It always used to annoy me with electric guitars, seeing people like wind their shit, you know, wrong. But I don't know why. It was just stupid. I was like 19, 18, 19 working in these guitar shops. Now I don't even remember how to do it right. Especially people who would do a bunch of winds, you know, like you would see like going all the way up the post, when you really just need like one or two raps really with an electric. I should have wiped that down. But it is what it is, right? That's what gives it its charm, looking all nasty and shit right here. All this gunk, right? Ain't that what people think is that's cool? Yeah. Whatever. Maybe in 10 more years, if I'm still alive, and restringing this and changing these fucking things again. You'll get it, bud. You'll get it. Gonna keep slipping a little bit, you know how this goes. I don't know why I'm walking you through this whole stupid process. This is more about, you know, me and you spending quality time and talking to each other. This is a great little guitar. I think when I looked it up, it was made in like, you know, the 70s or something. I think it's Indonesian or no, made in China. Oh no, Republic of China, made in Taiwan. Quality goods. I think it's from the 70s or something. One of my dad's friends gave it to me when I was a kid, stringless. I think with classical guitars too, you do need to wind them up pretty good, so I'm not sure. Don't quote me. So that was the E. E, A, D, G, B. We need B now. Which they call the second string. I never understood that. I always think of the first string as being the low string, right? But It is what it is. That was what the guitar gods wanted. And these do have ball ends. I didn't even pay attention, but thank you, Jesus. Yeshua. Okay. I guess this time I will kind of wrap it through here. Spent a lot of time looking at the back of my head. Let's go here. How about like that? But now I can't see it. Let's try that. Magnifique. Start turning this boy. Apparently, should have wrapped it the other way. You live and you learn, you know. I'm just going to keep this rolling in case I say anything insightful, but I don't think I will. So I'm actually going to just turn it off. Now this part is pretty lame too. Stretching strings. Ooh, see that ain't even close to where I need it to be. I got a feeling these are really gonna do a lot of stretching, and I'm in the way of the camera. This one's gonna be fun. The high or the low E sounds like it took pretty well. Kind of stretched it like around the 12th fret, you know? That's at least what I was always told. We'll go back to those shit strings at the end, you know, because they're gonna be a pain. Got to be wound better and all that. It should take like 10 minutes hopefully, so you'll see the finished product next. This shot might be a little blown out, I'm not sure, but might be a little out of focus too, I don't know, but I finally got it tuned for like the 4th time and it's starting to hold. So, it's not there yet, you know. Bang it around a little bit and then we'll retune it and then we should be pretty good. At least, you know, the way I've always done it, I find. Couple of bends, you know. Hard on the high E, just bend up. Pretty good. I'm going to go tune it one more time off of this old guitar. You can hear my horrible can't tell my guitar is out of tune half the time. Unless it's like majorly fucked up. Something's wrong with the G, you know. That's good enough for me. I wish I could see how out of tune this is, or in focus it is. I got a little app I could do. But now that you sat through the whole thing, let me just double check how it looks, and then we'll do a couple of the new songs from the new album. Sound good? Uno momento. Alright, I hope I didn't slide that chair back when I stood up. Looks like everything should be good. Man, I think I need to have dinner or breakfast or some shit. So here's one of the new songs. We'll try it out on this guitar, see how my wrist does. Whatever, this would be first recording of a performance of it. I'm probably going to forget lyrics and stuff, but let's make sure it's still in tune. Alright. Gotta hate that motherfucker, and I don't know why. Every time he gets to talking, I want to stab him in the eye. All my friends, they always tell me that he's the nicest guy. I guess there must be something wrong with me, because I wish that he would die. First time that I met him, I was sitting at the bar, and a mutual friend came up to me and said, let's go out to my car. Then the man in question rolled a doob up, and it was mighty fine. He sparked it up and passed it off to me and said, the pleasure is all mine. Gotta hate that motherfucker, and I don't know why. Could it be his long and pretty hair, or the sparkle in his eye? The ladies tell me he's so charming and kind and good and sweet, and he'd give you the shirt off of his back. He'd even wash your nasty feet. Second time I saw him, he gave me his business card. He said, my bud, you can have anything if you just work really hard. Well, his inspirational speeches only served to make me mad, but I smiled and nodded anyways, 'cause I'm a pussy and it's sad. Gotta hate that motherfucker, wish there was something I could do. Have you ever met someone so nice, but it just didn't sit with you? And it makes you get to thinking about what the hell is wrong, but you're emotionally retarded. All you can do is write a song. Last time that I saw him, it was in the month of May. He pulled up beside me at the light. I caught a glimpse and I said, hey. With his window down, he shouted, partner, have a real fine day. When the light turned green, he stomped the gas. I swear that I could hear him say, gotta hate that motherfucker, and I don't know why. Could it be the shitty attitude, or the way he always lies? I wish that someone would just drag him in the street and make him cry. Gotta hate that motherfucker, he really thinks that he's so sly. Gotta hate that motherfucker, he really thinks that he's so sly. Sounds a little bit different without the harmonies, you know. That's kind of what makes everything. We'll do 2 more. Fuck it, right? It's holding all right, it sounds like. My thumb's about to blow up, maybe, but we'll see. Next one will be... so this next song is called Gay Bar. And the story behind this one, actually went up to a place, Copper Harbor, northern Michigan, you know, the most northern point in the state, for those of you who don't know. And I was up there, and we were driving around, my girlfriend and I, and there's this little town called Gay that I always read about, so I had to drive down there, right? So we drove down the east coast of the Keweenaw Peninsula, because we'd already went up the west coast, and that was a sweet drive, very nice. So right along Lake Superior, about a 30-minute drive or so, we ended up in this town called Gay, and they got a sign that says Gay, and they have a warning underneath the sign that says it's like a $500 fine or something like that, and that, or you know, you risk imprisonment or something like that. So I just wanted to see this sign. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But while we were there was a place called the Gay Bar, and I had to go in. This song is not about that place, really, but it is. That's how I was writing, I think, the first verse of this song, and I was like, what the hell am I writing about? And then I thought, I think Gay Bar just popped into it because we'd recently been there. And I was like, oh, hey, that'll work. So this is Gay Bar. Gay Bar. Gay Bar. K-Bar. Here we go. Sometimes it can be too much pressure. More often than not, I choose wrong. But if I get to the end of this knockoff brand bottle, wake up in the morning, I'll be gone. And I'll fly on down that highway, Kentucky and Tennessee, down through Georgia and Florida, and straight through Miami, on my way to the Florida Keys. When I pull into that gay bar, I'll find the most flamboyant man. I'll explain all of my problems, my troubles and doubts, push my feet into the sand. Oh honey, you know when that parasail blows, I'll be seeing your face in the clouds. And I'll be back one day, but I don't know for sure. It just depends on when this gay bar's closed. And once I've fallen off that wagon, the beer and the whiskey will flow, and all my new friends will respect my wishes and boundaries. That's what they call the gay bar. When I get too drunk and start crying, and moaning and groaning for you, it'll offer warmness and comfort and kind reassurance, 'cause that's what they'll want to do. I'm gonna get my life together. My foot, yes, I'll push it on down. Just press the pedal and head north, all back to my baby, put her in a wedding gown. Oh honey, you know once those wedding bells blow, we'll just pack up our things and go down the road in my car to a place that is far. We'll honeymoon that old gay bar. We'll honeymoon that old gay bar. We'll honeymoon at that old gay bar. That one's a really weird one for me to sing, like the harmonies or whatever, because I can't sing for shit nowadays, so I'm not going higher, my voice is going to crack. But there you go, that was Gay Bar, and there's a lot of harmonies on that one too that obviously are not there. It looks like I got like 1 bar battery left, so we can try to do one more song here. Wrap it up, and thanks for watching. This one's going to take us out. Hopefully I don't flub it like I flubbed the first time I tried to do Gay Bar. So... Alrighty, so I guess the guitar works. It's not really slipping out of tune. I'm sure it did a little bit, but much better. It's pretty much under control now. And you got a little tutorial that you didn't need on the front end. So, thanks for watching. I didn't check out that transducer pickup, but whatever. You don't give a shit about that. That's just a curiosity of mine. Let's see how bad that pickup sounds. If it sounds good, though, maybe I'll use it if I ever get back outside. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Adios.